not supposed to be doing that, and what she did was wrong, and we've been saying that, and that's just the tip of the iceberg.
That's the president on board Air Force One talking about former National Security Advisor Susan Rice saying that she had no right to unmask the identities of people on his team. This comes days after Rice spoke to the House Intelligence Committee about this issue. Jason Chaffetz, former congressman, now a Fox News contributor with us here in New York, and good day to you.
Good morning.
So apparently, just so our audience knows, this was during the transition period, right? It's after the campaign. Leaders from the UAE and the Middle East were going to meet with President Obama, the story goes. That meeting was canceled for whatever reason. They did choose, however, to come to the U.S. and meet with the Trump team, apparently in Trump Tower. That's what this issue is about. You got a problem with that?
I have no problem with it. What I have a problem with is unmasking some of the details that Susan Rice evidently was engaged in. You got three main players, Ben Rhodes, Samantha Powers, the ambassador to the United Nations, and Susan Rice. And Susan Rice a few months ago was saying, I have no idea. I wasn't involved. Had nothing to do with me. I would have never done this. Now we're finding out that, well, she actually did do some unmasking.
What she said was, I leaked nothing to nobody. And the law says, I believe, leaked for political purposes. We have not determined that she has done either of those two things.
Unmasking unto itself is not against the law, but the timing is highly suspicious. The volume and frequency in which they were doing this unmasking, and it's the United Arab Emirates, for goodness sake. It's not like they're an imminent threat to the United States of America. And of course they're going to come meet with the leader, the new leader, upcoming leader of the free world.
Okay. Judge Napolitano has been on this story from the beginning, as you know. Said this last night with Brett.
I don't want to bury the lead. To me, the lead is that Susan Rice knew, and presumably her boss, President Obama, knew, that President-elect Trump and his people were being surveilled in Trump Tower in the era before he was president of the United States.
What the White House is saying, the more we learn about this, the more vindication there is on behalf of the president. Is that the case?
Yeah, Judge Napolitano is exactly right. What we've heard is a total denial, and now we're hearing about more and more instances where they actually were doing some things that require intelligence type of work that involves Trump Tower. And that's the danger, and that's the big question.
You used to do this in your job in the House.
Yeah.
What comes next in this story, do you think?
The paper trail on the unmasking is actually something that's very specific. And I know the Intelligence Committee in both the House and the Senate, Trey Gowdy, for instance, has been very involved in that, and that's what they're looking through right now.